Take 245. Hey fellow internet enthusiasts, before the video starts, I would like to let you know that I am not the best at commentary. It's a new thing for me, and it might take a while before I get used to it, but I hope I can entertain a few in the meantime as I learn how to actually commentate. So, as to summarize, this video is a tour of what I've done in about 1,000 days in Minecraft. There's a lot of things to see, and I will probably take a bit of your time. So if you press for time, just hit that 2 times speed. It makes everything funnier, I promise. And it takes away, it turns a video from 30 minutes to 15 minutes, so you don't lose anything. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy, and please roll the video. I can't do this anymore. And for most this, you may be wondering, where am I and what is all this cluster? Well, the thing is that this is actually my skeleton farm. And what happens is there's a spawner down here. They spawn, they go into a mob elevator, and they fall down to at least 1 heart. Yep, 1 heart, and you can just kill them easily. And if you have a sword with sweeping edge, then it's easier. Just AFK here for a while, wait for them to pile up, and just kill them straight up. And once you kill them, the hoppers on the bottom, you can get the experience through the slabs, and the hoppers on the bottom, they just bring it to this chest, which brings it to another hopper towards a sorting system. And this is the sorting system over here. It's really easy to make. It's not that hard. It just takes some time. But yeah, here it is. There's a lot of items in here, and I've been getting my arrows and bones over here, and Bonemeal. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. There's even more over here, so you can see. So yeah, this is my my FK farm, and for as long as I can remember, this has been my XP farm to repair my tools and stuff. But I do plan to change that eventually. Now, let's get out of here. So going inside here is not finished, but you're gonna see a transition of how I used to build to how I build now. This is almost the first building, the big first building, and it was my first house that I ever built, where I had a master bathroom, and you will see this used to be turnip, how's it called, automatic farm, where you put a villager in the middle, and the other villager just, oh, there's a bed right here, good. The other villager just brings in stuff, and you can farm it automatically, which is really good. Not longer used because I had the intention of putting bees in here. That's why there's some beehives, and the bees will come out and grab the flowers. And what happens is that once they get pollinated, they drop the pollen down into the crops and make them grow faster. And I thought that was a really cool way to integrate both of them, but it didn't work because the bees kept dying or disappearing. Don't ask me why. Even if I populate the area a lot, they just disappear. Eventually, there's none left. Yeah, bees are kind of weird, but yeah, if you go down here, you can see that there was a bee-through farm. I don't know why I wanted so much bee-through, no idea, but hey, it was there. The reason this was built in 1.16, so it was a long time ago. And now, yeah, this over here is the entrance to a tower that I was building. It was like a guard tower that I wanted to build, but you see, I never finished it. I do plan to finish it, but eventually. This was done in 1.17 when I got better at building a little bit and adding different gradients of the builds and stuff like that, but nothing much like that. I really like how I made the transition to this. Red and gray is really good to work with, those colors. Yeah, there's not much other than over there. So, like, this lake over here was manually put in. I actually had to carve the entire thing and just put water buckets everywhere. It was a pain in the ass. A little bridge, because I like bridges. I don't know why I like bridges so much, but I like them. Over here, I had to say this house over here is not finished either, because it was supposed to be the mayor's house, but for some reason there was an enderman on the top. For some reason I never finished it because the idea of this place changed really fast. I was supposed to make a village inside of a cliff, but I kind of changed my idea, and now now it's just another house that I never finished. Yeah, I had a dining table and stuff, even on the second floor. It had, yeah, At this point, in my Minecraft adventure, I kind of wasn't too good at making roofs, and you will see in a second. I didn't know how to make roofs, so I still don't know. But you know, I'm getting better at it. But anyway, moving on to that because it's just pointless. This is the chicken coop. I do need a lot of eggs, and the reason why I need a lot of eggs is because wow, it's already filled up. It's because well, um, it is because well, I use the eggs to get with the roses, because that's a good way to get black dye, and also a good way to. I need it for my wither skeleton farm. I'll show you guys. I think that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna show you. So the next thing that we're gonna do is show you this house over here. It's really simple. This is like a mini storage area. Not much to say about it, but yeah, I just had that made there for some reason. I don't know why. It just looked cool, and I wanted something close to this so that the walkway over here will look that way. Over here, this is Tavern, small house slash house. I have no idea what I wanted to do here. I just knew that it was gonna be like a tavern. So if you go over here, you can see food, water bottles and stuff, bottles and stuff. But it turned into a commercial area where you will store food and stuff. I don't know why I never finished the tavern. I had a change of heart. I have no idea, but in the end, it turned out into a storage area for eggs. So yeah. I guess it doesn't matter. So moving on to this way, on the top, I never actually finished furnishing, putting furniture here or something to make it look good. I just wanted something to have a view over here every single time I was here. This wasn't my master bedroom, so I don't even know why I made it. But over here is one of my favorite things. It's like this little garden area with the waterfall in the back. It looks really cool. I liked it. It's something that I'm proud of making, especially when I had no idea how to build or make structure and stuff. As you can see, it's kind of like a bit slanted, and it's not even that good looking. But yeah, the reason why I decorated this so much is because I was watching some videos like Korean, Mythical Sausage, BW, and other content creators of Minecraft, and they do this sort of stuff. So hey, I decided. This over here was like a small little thing. I just saw the campfires with thatch. They make a big ass smoke line like that, so I wanted to make a building with that, but this has nothing in it. It really has nothing in it. Whoops, I broke that one down. So yeah, it has nothing in it, and there's just a crafting table and that. There's literally nothing, but I use these barrels to store stuff. And the one egg right now is because I cleaned it out for my storage area. Over here, it was my first mine that I made, and of course we're gonna have to move this mine, so we have to move our mining operations somewhere else. So yeah, it was a mining slash storage area. This is why this was open like this. It was full of chests, and yeah, I had a bunch of items in here that I had to move. It took me a while, but I do have another operations another mining operations in the planning. As you can see, I have unbreaking and efficiency 5. So yeah, and I also have beacons, and I can have even more beacons. So yeah, that's gonna happen eventually. So yeah, there's no point showing you over there because well, it's a mining area. I just dig up and try to find. I think it was to Y12 to get some diamonds and stuff, which is now completely pointless because diamonds are kind of pointless in this game. After you get your items, there's literally nothing else that needs to be done. Over here is like a small little well. Just nothing much to it. Just a well with some greenery around. A little fountain over here with some fish inside, some salmon. I really like it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything there is to show over here. So we're gonna go ahead and go upstairs. But first, I need to show you this area, which is one of my favorites. It's kind of like a hobbit area. You have the training dummies on the side, and also if you go in here, there's this guy. Turn out my enchanted tail grindstone. Never finished decorating the insides of this place, but he is my painting book associate. And over here is something that I haven't finished yet, but it's the inside of the windmill that you guys saw. So we are going to, I'm going to show you that in a second, probably through the replay mode, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Either way, let's go this way and go upstairs into this area, and this is the first tower I ever built because it was really cool, and I'm gonna show you guys this in a second or explain it, but not now because we gotta go this way. This is an elevator, but before I built any of this, and I don't want to show you that. That's my main house, by the way. So over here is the walkway towards my previous master bathroom, and I went over here, and you go down and you put your bed over here. This was my master bathroom before the whole thing. I just wanted to watch the bees and stuff, but yeah, I changed everything, so it was my master bathroom. It is not anymore, and there's nothing more to show in here, just some storage area, some look on the entire thing. I actually really liked it up here, but not anymore because I have a rare place right now. Sorry if you can't hardly understand me. It's kind of hard to speak because I have my braces on and they are killing me, so it hurts a bit. Either way, let's go this way, and now we're gonna show you, I think the first thing I'm gonna show you is my storage area because it's quite unique. So this is like an elevator thing, elevator shaft. I still need to build something on the top. We'll see what happens with that. But if we go over here, some of these towers, if you guys see this over here, this was my previous this was my previous tower design. You can see over there my previous tower design. It's not really that, it wasn't really that good, and this is my second tower design and what I'm learning to do, and I think it's working perfectly fine. I like it. I like the colors, I like everything that it brings. So yeah, that's how it's been working, and that's how it's gonna work from now on, especially since I'm learning how to build stuff properly now. But now hear me out. I know I mentioned that I was going to show you guys the storage room first, but I think this is a little bit more important, and I should get it out of the way. This right here is my windmill design. I started to watch some videos on how to make windmills, and I came up with this monstrosity. But the thing is that this windmill is not just a normal windmill. I wanted to give meaning to almost every single structure that I make. I don't like to make them just for decoration, so I decided to come up with a great idea for this windmill, and inside of it there is actually a villager breeder, and also a section where you can drop them into an area where you can pick them up easily. So you can see there's beds in there. That's because villager children actually try to jump into the beds, and then they get into that water stream and then fall out into this hole of water, and they end up being put in here where minecarts easily pick them up. So yeah, that's that one. But I also wanted to give you guys a little bit of a tour on this one. This is the gazebo where I actually have a villager farmer inside that actually gives me infinite wheat. So yeah. So anyway, over here is my storage area, and it's one of my favorite places to go. It's not finished on the inside. The outside is almost done, but I haven't got around it. I'm probably going to finish it one day, but not today. So over here is our storage area, and we have a lot of items, especially a lot to organize. But yeah, this place is going to become kind of obsolete because I do plan to make an automatic storage system because it's annoying to having to deal with doing it manually. So yeah, we're gonna work with that. And over here is my brewing stand, and we have my friend Nemesis, and he's certainly somebody kind of like hard to deal with because he likes to, you know, give you pecks on the cheek. So let me hide over here and wait for him to get close. There we go, and run for it. That's Nemesis. He doesn't like interacting with anybody. The thing is that I was gonna make it so that he's there's monster nearby. I was gonna make it so that his bow crossbow breaks, but he has piercing, so I basically can't block it with my shield. It just goes through it. So yeah, that's that. But I eventually it will break. We'll see what happens with that. So I just have to take a couple of hits. So yeah, this is the storage area. Anyway, over here is I'm debating what should I show you, that house or this house. I'm gonna show you this house. This house I was going for a medieval theme, but I had no idea how to make the roof. As you can see, it's a cluster of a mess. But yeah, it was a really fun project that I actually made it. And this over here was added after I made this in the tiles we made when they as soon as they came up. So yeah, it was a project from 1.16 to 1.17. So yeah, it was a different project back then. So if you go inside over here, you can see that there's a minecart, and the reason why is because inside of this place is still not finished. There is a sheep farm, and you can shear the sheep and get wool of your desire. And this has been playing around since 1.17, so it has been giving me a lot of wool. And now has white, I have red, and I'm waiting for the orange one. So yeah, we'll see. And this over here, I was gonna put it into candle store or something that I wanted to make, candle related stuff. And I do have enough stuff. I have the string, I have the honeycomb. Over here was my honeycomb farm. And I mentioned the problem with the bees disappearing. Well, it happened here too. So yeah, it used to be really good, and you can get honeycombs. And if you want to get honey, all you have to do is replace the shears with water balls and empty water balls, and everything will be okay. So yeah, I'll show you guys this over here. This house is there's not much to show. There's just a bed on the top, and if we go over here, this is the bottom part. This is my barn. I'll show you guys in a second. If we go to the back over here, it's my sleeping area and stairs to go upstairs. Yeah, I really like it. Anyway, this house is not one of my favorites, but it's there, and I'm not planning to destroy it because, well, I put some effort into it. I might as well not destroy it. So let's go over here and show you guys my house. This is my house, and I'm so proud of it. It started as an idea to make an abandoned house, but then I just turned it into this, and I really like how it turned out. I had no plannings on this or builder and creative, so it makes it look even more authentic. Of course, it's not finished. The floors are not done, but I've been working a lot on the insides and trying to figure out how everything works. Over here is my farming area where I have one side. I actually find out a really cool trick that you can do with fruit berries, glowberries, and moss inside of a tree, a custom tree. Yeah, it looks really cool. You can make it so that it's hanging fruit. It's really nice. Over here is by far my favorite area. The gazebo with the Japanese style. I actually like how this colors transition to this so really well. I like it, and this is like a backyard of sorts, and I actually enjoy doing this sort of thing. And yeah, it's really cool, and it's a cool thing that you can do with corals and leather pads and make it look really nice and stuff. It's still not finished because I have to deal with the floor, and I want to see what I'm gonna do with that. And there's a waterfall on the back and stuff. We'll see what we're gonna do with that. But yeah, that's it. And the reason why this building is here, in case you guys don't know, well, you guys wouldn't know. So there's a reason why this building is here, and it's a cover for my slime farm. And I have a lot of different things. Why is there chicken eggs in there? I have no idea, but they follow me everywhere. But yeah, it's a slime farm, and unfortunately it's not finished because I looked out and it's supposed to be 3 chunks next to each other that are slimes. So if you go down here, you can see that one chunk is done, but I still need 3 chunks that are done. And that took me so long to make just this one because I did it without the beacons. So yeah, this was hard, and I just did this and never finished it. But yeah, it works perfectly fine, especially down over here, and slimes just come out every so often. You can put iron golems in there, and it works. I had to redesign the whole thing again, so to make it easier for me. And I have a sugarcane farm over here, which I need to make better. I haven't done that because I'm lazy, but it does give me some sugarcane. So I think that's good. That's good enough. But yeah, I do plan to make this thing look better eventually. Not now though. So we go over here because I need to finish the floor and stuff. So if we go here, ignore that. That's just temporary. I do plan to put like flowers and stuff over here. We'll see. Like a small little indoor garden. That's gonna look cool eventually. We'll see what happens with that. And if we go with stairs, over here is like a small little thing. I do plan to put animals or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. We'll eventually see what we can do. This is like a small little decoration area, gazebo or something. I don't even know what I did there. This is my master bathroom, but before we go over there, we can go into this hallway, and there's nothing in here other than the outside. I do plan to put some stairs in here to make it look cool. I like how everything looks from here, from the windmill to the tower to my barn to that thing, abomination. So yeah, let's keep going. There's a lot more to show, and believe me, this is just a little bit extra, and I've been working on this place for a while. So yeah, I like how the color palette that I chose. You rarely build with dark colors like this, and you put some really nice contrast colors in there to make it look better. So yeah, I actually like how it looks. But yeah, let's go to the farm. The barn is not even finished, and it's a little bit too small for different types of animals. So right now I just have cows, and I breed them and stuff. So, and on top of here, I do plan to put bunnies in here. So that's gonna be fantastic. To having to get leads and just put bunnies on the top. We'll see what we can do over there with bunnies. Just a small little coops and stuff. But that's a storage area for the animals. This is my two foxes. There's a reason why I had two foxes, but man, were they difficult to bring over here. It took me like 4,000 blocks in each direction. I had to go to different tundras to get it, because you can only get them to spawn in tundras. And this one on the normal forest tundra, and this one on the snowbound tundra. I love the white fox. So anyway, if we go over here, this hole was here and it had water in it, so I decided to make it like a small little lake, and yeah, a little bridge because I like it. But we're not, and that this lake is like man-made. So before we actually show that, because it's not finished, we're gonna go walk over here. The barn is not really that great, so there's not much to show. I like making buildings practical, not just for decoration. But yeah, this is a work in progress. I'm actually enjoying the color palette that I'm using for it, and it has been a roller coaster of different style that I'm used to. And yeah, it's gonna be like a small alleyway with different houses with respected. This one works on cocoa beans, and also works on, whoops, go down, on making driftstone. And yeah, because I need a driftstone farm, and this is a good way to get it. So apparently it only works in the metal, because I don't know, I guess all I have to do is that for it to eventually work. I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna put an automatic driftstone over here. Eventually it will fill up with the restaurant before I need to figure out how that works. But yeah, it even has a second building. Oops, this chest is on the way. If we go over here, it's gonna have like the 3 stories for different things. I'm thinking of making, oops, come on, Elytra. I'm thinking of making a storage system. Not a storage system, just putting storage, and the items are gonna be here. But what I like is that it looks good once you walk through it. Yeah. And this is the other part. I bet I'm gonna put like an attic here on roofs, and there's gonna be like a door over here too, probably here. We'll see what happens with that eventually. Actually, the door is gonna be here, so yeah. We're gonna finish that. But that's a building that I'm gonna show you guys that I'm working on, and I'm gonna finish it doing the replay mode, because before this I didn't have the replay mode. So now I do, and I'm kind of excited to use it all the time. So yeah, I do have some slime getting there. I said getting there. So if we head over here, this is where the other stores are gonna be at. Probably this is going to be something else, a different type of farm, and over here something else. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that, but I do enjoy it. This over here is actually, how do you call a potion store back in the day? It was like a potion store. So so yeah, this over here has a purpose. It looks like cluster like this, but I really wanted to use different colors other than the normal spruce and normal colors. So I decided to do this, and it's like a little garden that you have to use because, of course, if there is potions involved, you need ingredients, and what better than flowers and different stuff to make some pumpkins and stuff to make different potions and stuff. And if you notice, there's other foxes in here, and all of them are actually the sons and daughters of our first two over there, original two. And the reason why they're down there, it's very simple. It's actually, if you go inside, there's not much to show. This is the bedroom. I do have a lot to do in here, but yeah. If you go down here, this is like a small little place to get inside. So if you go down here, secret compartment. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's actually a sweet berry farm. Foxes, if you put them on top of the slab and in the bottom you put berries, they will grab the berries without actually eating them. So yeah, that's really good. And this is a Bonemeal. So sometimes this thing, because there's a limit amount of berries that it can hold, and they harvest really fast. So sometimes it fills up and you have to turn it into Bonemeal to actually make it viable again. Unless you make the storage even bigger. But nah. It ain't about me. I ain't about that game. I am about that life. So yeah, this is going to be the potion lab, and I still need to make it a little bit bigger. I'm probably going to put another row of that on the top and then put 2 more. I will see what happens with that, or just put 3 and then put another side of that. We'll see what happens with that, but I have to show you guys a little secret over here before I show you my iron golem farm over there. If you go down in this hole, this is actually my villager hall where I get my emeralds. And what you do is you get your melons and you get your pumpkins and you get a lot of farmers, and you go and trade with them, especially if you want to repair your tools. They are perfect for it because they drop a lot of experience, and yeah, you get melons and you get pumpkins, and you're set for life. Try to get the villagers with the pumpkin 1, 2 as well, so that you can do that. And the reason why this is so effective is because all of these villagers have been turned into zombies and then converted back into normal villagers. And the way you do that, if you lower this, there's a zombie down there that actually turns them into the whoa, stay away from that, man. Yeah, they can get hit pretty much if you lower that thing. So most of the time they don't get hit normally like that. Sometimes they do, but yeah, that's how it works. So as soon as you lower that, they're gonna get attacked and turn into a zombie, and you get yourself a weakness potion as well as a golden apple. And yeah, this design is actually really simple. So if you follow or you're subscribed to Logic Boy, he will show you. Just look for simple villager trading hall in YouTube and you will find it. Over here is my spider farm. There's a spawner over there which I looked out, and I get string, I get everything, and for the most part it runs automatically, so there's not much that you need to do, but I like to use my looting sword. That way I can get more string out of it and more eyes. I don't even know why I need more eyes. All you have to do is just stand here and wait for the spiders to come, and eventually you can kill them, and sometimes they hit you through the wall, but yeah, eventually you can do that. And this right here is the limit as to when the spiders kill the spider, so that's the limit right there, this block, so that's why I have it like that. So yeah, I do have a lot of different villagers in here. Some fishermen. The reason why I have that is to make campfires because I hate crafting them. And this is for redstone and other stuff. I also need it for bottles of enchantment. But we'll see what happens with that. If you go down here, it's actually where I get all my pumpkins and all my melons. And I do have plans to expand this. That's why I've been chipping away the stone little by little. But yeah, we're gonna be expanding this down even more. I really enjoy making this design, although I think it's a little bit slow, so I need more. I need more of those down. So yeah, I had problems getting redstone, but not anymore because I've been doing some redstone projects, and yeah, I have enough redstone for a while. Okay, so after doing that, let's show you guys my iron farm. I think I already I think I'll show you the windmill I've told you guys, and that part over there through the replay mud, and that will be good. So moving on, over here it's not finished, but I do have plans for this. It's an iron golem farm, and yeah, it gives you a lot of iron. So if you ever get this, and I actually think I need to go up there, but I'm gonna turn it off for now because I think I have enough iron to last me a lifetime. So yeah, turn that off. It's a really simple iron golem farm, and actually if you go to YouTube and put simple iron golem farm, this is, and Logic Boy I think it is called in Minecraft, he's really good with redstone, so if you want to, you can check it, and he makes everything so simple. Before I was watching Ito's lab video about the whole topic when it comes to redstone, and it's cool and all, but Ito doesn't simplify it as much as other people, and my brain is tiny, so I like things simple. So yeah, this is everything there is to show you guys in there, and now we are going to go ahead and go to my creeper farm, which is and my guardian farm, and we're gonna go head over there in a second by using our elytra. So let's head that way, but before we do that, I'll show you guys. This is my library hall, where all the different types of librarians are in here, and they have traits like infinity, looting, file filing, knockback, protection 4, efficiency 5, and unfortunately unbreaking 2, but oh well, it is what it is. So if we head over here, it's on ice. I'm probably gonna do something with this ice. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. It does not matter. But if we head in this area is my creeper farm, and before we actually load the whole thing, you can see it's a tower, and inside that tower there is a creeper farm. I have to explain how the creeper farm works. It's something that I saw on BW's video. But the thing is, it's a huge tower, right? But inside of that tower, there is like creepers. I think I'm gonna use the replay mode to show you guys that too. So yeah, I'm probably going to explain that. But yeah, this is my tower for the creeper farm, and if you head over here. Some creeper just died over there, as you can see, and yeah, that's how it works. So if we head on this area, there is an outside, but there's also a walkway, and yeah, I do have plans for this place. I make it bigger, and it's gonna be like a steampunk related. We'll see what happens with that. But if we go to the top, and I'm gonna try to land on the top because I'm gonna use the replay mode. And over here, if you land on the top, you're gonna get a lot of creeper drops and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, this was my creeper farm, and now we're gonna head towards my guardian farm. I haven't been in this guardian farm for a while, but I'll show you guys when I get there. So here we are. Actually, so we're right into my farm, and this was a design made by Iskol. If you guys have seen his videos, he makes a lot of different designs, but this is by far one of the best ones that I made because they have given me so much stuff. Unfortunately has a problem that I need to put string everywhere to make it more viable. But we'll eventually do that, not now. I was planning to build a city in here, that's why there's a nether portal. I was doing some sort of castle and stuff inside, but you know, I never finished. Over here is like a small little house that I was gonna make on the side. This was the style that I was choosing with the black and other stuff, so yeah. I never got around finishing it, but it was gonna be like a place with alleyways and different stuff. And this was all done before I had an elytra too, so yeah, it was difficult. Anyway, on the inside, if we go over here, it was supposed to be, I was gonna put another villager hall in here because a lot of these guardians drop cod, and you can use fisherman to get the cod trade, and you can get a lot of emeralds. And in case you guys don't know, I've been using this place for a little while, and I have a lot of cod. I have a lot of prismarine shards. I think on the top. Let me see if I can show you. Yep, there's more. Yep, there's more. And there's still a lot more. And over here is just the stragglers. Sometimes some items end up here too. You never know. I don't want to get rid of most of them, so I do that. And if we go over here is my prismarine crystals, where I get my pretty much my lanterns, sea lanterns that I use a lot. I use I fell off. So yeah, I was mining this whole thing up, and I still have to do a lot of mining here. So yeah, I need some beacons and some speed mining, so I can do some speed mining. So the thing how this works is you go on front here and you pull the lever, and the guardians fall on this block, making them be one hit, and that's it. But as you can see, the rates have been dropped significantly ever since I've been standing here. So I don't know what happened in 1.18, but it broke the whole thing up. But it does not matter. We can just deal with it eventually. I don't use it as much anymore. So that was my guardian farm. There's not much to say about it. Just if you watch Iscall, then you know. Anyway, we are going to finish it up by going into the nether and going into my flower farm, where I plan to make an elven village later on. And this is my dye farm, flower farm, and I do plan to do a lot of things in here, and it was basically the last thing I was building and securing, and I gotta show you how it works. So if you check in YouTube some sort of farms, this is the most intriguing one. I recommend you guys do it on the ground, but I kind of want to make a building out of it, so that hides it. So yeah, it's a really complicated build, but essentially you have some Bonemeal, and you have some pistons that push the grass in each direction, and once you press a button, a lot of lag happens. But you over here, you can see that some flowers pop up, and also some seeds. And because we don't want seeds, I pull this lever on, the water comes out and pushes it into some hoppers, and the hoppers go down into this dropper, and the dropper drops the items. But as you can see, there's some seeds in there, so the seeds go all the way into this way and end up into a composter, and the composters end up turning into bone meal that ends up into this chest that feeds over there. It's not enough to be self-sufficient, but it gives you enough bone meal to replenish a little bit for the amount you're using. So since I'm not using the seeds, I'm just recycling them, so to speak. And yeah, sometimes orange tulips end up not being picked up by the hopper, so when that happens, they end up being composted for bone meal. So yeah, this is an orange tulip farm. I plan to make another one over that way, because I need blue dye, and that's the last dye, and also flowers and stuff for decoration, because I love using flowers, and orange flowers are hard to come by, so that's that. Over here is my automatic two tile flower duplication. How you say, if you bone meal this huge two tile, let me see if I can show you guys. Do I have some bone meal on me? Okay, I have one bone meal and I have a rose. If you have a rose and you plant the rose down and you use bone meal on it, it of course pops a new different flower. And this design was I didn't look at it on YouTube. I actually used different contractions of redstone to do. So yeah, it is obviously a hopper dispenser with a bunch of bone meal, with a quick pulse, with a quick infinite pulse that allows it. What happens is the comparer just checks what's inside in here, and if it has bone meal, it will automatically do it. The reason why it's not doing it because I'm sending a signal to it that it does not allow it to run, so that's to prevent it for doing it automatic, just to show to have an on and off the switch. And on the bottom of this block there is in each one is a hopper minecart cart with a hopper in it, and it fits into another hopper that drops the item into this water elevator that drops into here. And I'm gonna show you how it works. Without the bone meal, all you have to do is flip this lever and it starts working, and yeah, that's how it works. It sends all the items into this area, and the items end up inside of the chest, and just like that. And it will use every single bone meal that you have, so have plenty of bone meal down for it. And if you want to shut it off instead of running out of bone meal, all you have to do is pull the lever, and yeah, that's it. You get a bunch of those items. And I love to do this because I do plan to make some flowers, a sunflower field, and we'll see what we do with that. But I really enjoy this automatic thing. Over here is my automatic cactus farm. It's just small and not sufficient enough. I think I am going to move this inside of that mountain so that I can make it really huge and easier to make, because this is where our mine is gonna be. So I think I'm gonna move this over there. It will be much easier. But yeah, it's our green dye where a cactus farm, and yeah, that's basically everything there is to show in here. Although I do have to move all the stuff inside here, so let's just grab all of this eventually and just put it inside the ender chest. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this, and I think that's pretty much everything there is to show here. Let's go this way. There is nether fortress, and I actually have spent so long I spent so much time just trying to spawn proof all this. It was a nightmare, but eventually I did. And my wither farm is over here. See if we can watch some. Yep, there it is. Some of them spawn. So yeah, they spawn, and eventually they try to attack the. There's one over there, but he's not moving. Why is he not moving? There we go. So yeah, that's what happens. They spawn in there. Ooh, I need to prove that. So they spawn in here in the wither roses, and they can only spawn on the wither roses. And they try to kill him, and they just fall off and die. So if we go down here, well, they don't die. They basically end up in this little box where you can just attack them, and they drop a lot of stuff, and also they drop good experience. So yeah, you hiding here for a while, you AFK, and eventually they just keep popping down. Eventually, it takes a little bit while, but yeah, they eventually do. See, and they keep spawning. So yeah, this is my coal farm, and also my wither skeleton farm, and my bone farm if I wanted to, my stone soul farm. Just kidding. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I had to show you in this world, and everything have been done can be summarized in pretty much an hour. So so yeah, that's everything there is to show. Thank you guys for watching. subscribe and like if you like the video, and I hope there is a lot more to show in this world. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.